Hello everybody, welcome to Zen's Quest. As always, your host, Zen. I have an idea for what we're going to do this time. First I want to harvest the cactus and the pumpkins, because why not? It's like a tradition. I have to harvest these when I start. Probably because I had a pumpkin shortage for a while, and I don't want to go through it again. Then again, when we get access to our old chests, I won't have to worry about it anyway. But for now, I think it's a good idea to harvest. I have bread on me, so I don't need the carrots. Let's put the cacti up, the pumpkins up, and do a project. And just so you know, the project I was working on last episode is completed. It's not completed 100% to my liking, but it's completed. The cobble I used because thematically it fits, even though I don't quite like it as a cobble blocks. And to level it out, I had to cobble this all the way back to here. And this one, there's a space here. But I had to do that because without this here, it was uneven, and it just drove me to the breaking point. I was just going insane. And I couldn't chop this piece off. So I've got the crafting table in here, and in a small way the cobble works kind of like a wizard in his cave enchanting, so I can role play it out a bit. And I decided to go with obsidian for the floor, as and over here to coal. So the downstairs is pretty much done with the ceiling and everything. I used half slabs, so the ceiling is half a level down lower, like that. See, I would have used a shovel and shovel the dirt off and then just put some stone bricks up, but half slabs actually required less space, and at the same time I guess it's okay because you go down here and it's not completely intrusive. Of course, if I put a lamp up here, it'll pop down another half, and I will have to put some lamps eventually for all the dead zones of light. There's zones here that need to be lit, and of course throughout the back needs to be lit. So glow blocks all around there. No, I didn't want to show you all that on screen because it took me a few hours to decide on what I was doing, and I was tearing it down and rebuilding it over and over again, and it was annoying. So what we're going to do now actually is fix the moat. I'd like to dig down for, put up, stuff. It's bugging me that I don't have that. I need some tools in order to do this, some basic pickaxes, and I'd say a crafting table too, but for now we're going to need probably a couple of shovels more. I have 2 here, so this might be okay to start, and then I'll grab myself a couple of stone picks, because stone is the most economic. And there's not many people on right now, so I shouldn't get that much lag. And I have a helmet of aqua affinity, unfortunately no respiration, so I'll have to go from that. Hold on a second, let me check my light levels. 1 second. Okay, I'm on bright, so I shouldn't have too much of a problem. Seeing, I can't say it right. We have to go down 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's stone. Okay, so I'm 1, so that's 2. 3, 4. I have aqua affinity, so what am I worried about? Okay. 2, 3. I guess where I'm standing has to go. All this dirt. And sadly, when you kill water blocks like this, water fills in, but it doesn't fill in. It's not a full water block. It's a filled water block, a rushing down water block. So it won't autocorrect like regular water would if you had the entire thing filled in with regular water. At least I don't think so, because there's a downward current. Actually, I think it's okay, but we'll find out. I was experiencing a downward current in a lot of areas, so I'll look at that. Okay, so I do need at least some brick. I said I need at least some brick. I really wish I had respiration 3 so I could last almost a minute underwater, but I don't. Okay. Oh shit. That's why I needed pickaxe because I knew I would be fucking up. Oops, see, I had this downward current right there. It's pulling me down. But I do like Aqua Affinity. Makes things easier. I enchanted a gold helmet with 30 levels to get that. I think you only need about 20 levels on a gold helmet to get a really good chance of Aqua Affinity plus Respiration 3. I should try enchanting more iron helmets so I could combine them. Because I don't want to keep wasting gold. I don't have a gold farm yet in the nether. I was wondering if I should actually keep steps in this moat. Steps, you know, step 1, step 2, step 3. Because that might look pretty cool as well. But even if they were steps going down, they would still be underwater, I guess. If I put staircases right here, that would be above water. But if I put them here, it'd be underwater. I'm just going to go for a deep moat. I'm not going to get fancy with steps. Even though it might look cool, because I already have the basis for steps right here, and it would be less work for me. But now let's not go for it. Let's just go with the standard fare. For one thing, it requires less creativity. And for another, it requires less time. And for a third, less materials. And I did some resourcing off camera. I harvested the tree farm a few times and smelted up some cobble. So I got something like probably 45 blocks or so, stacks of blocks of smooth, which won't last forever, but they will last, at least in part. I think I'll clean up this part of the moat, and then I'll clean up some of the streets. God, my shovels are dead. I knew I would need more shovels. A lot of dirt. And I gotta put dirt in the overflow chests. I was emptying the overflow chest because somebody needed a lot of dirt, and I gave them 35 stacks of it. But I'm back to the drawing board now, filling up dirt again. Where I'm standing also has to be destroyed because I have to put smooth down. So respawning blocks because of world save. It saves it at a certain moment, and if you destroy a block while it's saving, it resets that block. Come on, don't die. Don't die. There you go. How far out do I want to go with this? Well, the tree farm goes all the way down over there. My wall, technically, though, only goes to here. I'll make it go out a little bit from the tree farm. It's always a question. You know, the one thing about working underwater is you don't have to worry about creepers, because if they come next to you and blow up, you'll take little damage. Creeper explosion, even in one block of water, completely just absorbs the impact. It won't destroy a block. I have yet to try it if it'll destroy glass. If you put a creeper in a glass tank filled with water, if the glass will be destroyed. I'm tempted to try it, but I think I'll do it in creative mode. Although I don't think creepers explode in creative mode. Because you're God and they don't aggro on you. Or they follow you, but they don't blow up, maybe? I don't know. I haven't experimented enough to find out. But anyway, this moat was bugging me, so why not just finish it off? I can't put the illumination down on it yet. I don't have an NPC market to buy enough glow blocks, and the nether has been picked. It's not picked clean of glow blocks, but it's picked. Okay. Now what I have to do is make some more. Fortunately, there happens to be a crafting table right here. So we could do this. And what am I going to do with this? One stick. I was going to make a sword, but I already have 2, so it's not important. It looks like I'm going to be making just shovels. Because why not? We're going to need a bunch of them. Whee! Okay, I flattened this out, I flattened this out. Oops, I still have a ledge here to smooth on down. And these are the growing pains of making your build unique and your own. I don't like jagged, disgusting, natural water like this. It's got to look like I purposely intended this moat to be here. And I did in a way, and that's why I chose to build Tavern over water. So we're surrounded by water. I created my own land for the tree farm as well. Tree farm's underwater. These 2 foundations I filled in totally with dirt. I think I mentioned that to you guys. But I hollowed out underneath Tavern, so I call it a tavern only because the original building was meant to be a tavern, and that's if you look at my Dragon Quest IV Minecraft city. I originally crafted the obsidian and glass structure, and it was supposed to be a little eatery and tavern. So the name stuck. It's a store, actually. It's not really a tavern anymore. But the name, I'm attached to it. I can't get rid of it. Okay, I'm losing some hunger. So let's... Oh, there's some... I missed some stone over there. Well, that's why we needed the picks. But I'm also going to have to smooth out this floor. I think the floor I'm just going to do smooth stone. Yeah. And, oh, hello. There seems to be a passageway down here. Hello. Hello, Mr. Person. Ooh. There is a small cave here. And I have torches. Let's go spelunking! Ooh. It's not just gonna be me. Ooh. Can I get in there? Well, I can now. It's a water park. Didn't know this was here. Oh, ha ha ha! You got stopped by the terrain. Oh, it ends. Oh, how disappointing! I should fill this entire cave in. You pissed me off, cave. You pissed me off. You have only a couple pieces of iron to give me, and some gravel, which... Do I even want it? No. But am I going to harvest it? Ooh, good question. I'm only at 44. It's not going to reveal anything important. Okay, well, I'll just, Here's our leak boy. Plug him up. Alright. Let's, plug one there, and plug one there. See, it was attacking the wall instead of planting it, all because I was moving forward at the same time. Minecraft is very buggy when it comes to that. Fortune 3 right there. I would use Silk Touch on these blocks, but I don't have a double chest full of coal blocks yet, which would effectively be 9 double chests of coal. So until I have that, I'm not going to Silk Touch coal, but I will Fortune 3 it to maximize my potential. Hello, iron. Hello. I'll take you. I'll take you. Just so you don't feel left out. There you go. After all, we could never have enough iron. Yeah. 3 pieces, 4 pieces. We got you. We got this. Got this. Alright, well, put a torch there. We're gonna have to plug this up, though. Can't keep it like that. So, how do you do that? Well, we put dirt down, and then we put stone down. First we put the dirt down. Oh, of course you're gonna wash my torch away. So... there. Come on, swim up. Oh, I want to fill in this hole for some reason. It makes me feel important. It makes me feel like I had a purpose in life. Alright, here we go. Put it down! Here we go. There was nothing to it. Alright. I'm gonna drown. Ah! No! No! Stop it! Okay. Smooth, right? Of course. Now, okay, we filled it in. We did good. Let's continue on. Now you guys get the gist of what I'm doing. So, I probably don't have to show it all to you. I can just do it when I'm finished. But, you know, we'll go together. We'll keep this track going. We'll keep this conversation going. Because, why not? You guys enjoy me, and I enjoy you. Well, I'd only go so far as lucky. Anything else? Alright. No. Okay, there we go. And... there we go. Take this away. It's gotta be even. So, if that does that, then it goes down to here. There we go. And, of course, the wall has to be the same as well, all the way down. Man, I'm digging Aqua Affinity. I loved it last map when I created the moat. I love it, this map. Of course, for the walls that go down, walls have to be, they have to be brick. So that's why I'm doing that. Yes, and I drowned again, and I need food. Good thing I got some bread. I harvested the wheat farm before I started this recording. So it's giving me something delicious to work with. Like Total Biscuits. They are delicious and tasty. And they are available in Aquadead. PB has quite a few references in that game, actually. It's kind of fun. Right. If only I had Respiration. Now, I have a helmet, an iron helmet of Respiration 1, which is why I should be enchanting helmets of iron. Easier to get. Technically, iron is farmable and renewable via iron golems. So, and gold is farmable via zombie pigmen. You can make a zombie pigman farm. All you gotta do is make a wide open area in the nether and they spawn. Provided your moderators on your server haven't dropped the enemy spawn rates in what they consider an effort to reduce the lag. I hope they revert back to normal spawn rates soon, because it just makes... It's frustrating when you need to farm stuff like slime balls, because a lot of people need slime balls for their pistons. And it's really frustrating when you're trying to farm things like gunpowder to make TNT, or to make splash potions with. It becomes quite difficult to get this material. And NPCs sell you glass, so glass is renewable. So I'm not too worried about the actual potion, throwing that down. Okay. Just have to go get myself another breath. If you have aqua affinity, you work just as well underwater as above water. In real life, if you had this, this would be interesting, because what it would do is negate the force of friction of water. So... Oh, it's like filling in now. Alright. There we go. And it looks like... we will have ourselves a fairly good wall and a fairly decent moat. And I see the cobble over there. That should pop on out. Yep, it did. So, you guys got a feel for what I'm doing. Tell you what, I guess we could make this episode go longer by actually me not filming the rest of this, and me just going around and doing it around the tree farm and stuff. So I guess I could get back with you when that's done, and we could do 10 more minutes of something else. So, okay, I'll pause it, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're getting close, finishing up, and we are about ready to just eat so we don't starve to death. I guess the moat's all I'm going to do in this episode, but... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know there's more to do here. I could terraform this down, take that ledge down 3. But I'm not going to at this moment in time. I probably will sometime later. But I can only do so much at one time before I get really bored. Now I do have a lot of focus, a lot of drive most of the time to continue on my builds. But there's only so much I can take before I want to maybe resource, take my mind off of what I was doing, and oh fuck, I hate when I misplace a block like that. Especially when it's a smooth stone, because then I have to... Okay. If it wasn't for aqua affinity, I wouldn't actually probably be doing this at this moment. Aqua affinity does not encapsulate plopping blocks in the water, but it does encapsulate removing them, and that's kind of what the point was. There is a lot of land here around Tavern in the water that... not all of that, but certainly there is... I strive to make everywhere that I want to look built. I guess you could call it artificial. Because when you look at a building, well, it's not organic. It's constructed. So I want everything to look constructed. And technically the word artificial is accurate. But people use the word artificial with a negative connotation, though. They always like to say, you know, this looks so artificial. This looks wrong in some way, you know. But in my mind, when I say it looks artificial, I mean I just don't want it to look like I plopped my shit down in the middle of a swamp and didn't care. Which I did plop my shit down in the middle of a swamp. Extreme Hills biome plus swamp, actually. It's always nice to be in the middle of two biomes. And you got variety. I can bone meal in the Extreme Hills and get regular poppies and dandelions, or I can bone meal in the swamp and get those blue flowers. And that's always fun. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. For now, I'm only going to go out 4. I am going to do more later here. Probably pave the entire area between the manors and tavern itself. But that's a pretty big project. I'd also have to remove some of that dirt, and I don't want to do it right now. One thing at a time. Baby steps. Although my baby steps are usually, well, I made it this far, why don't I keep going? Yeah, it's like, I have restraint though. Now I'm not sure, oh fuck, I didn't have to pave in that area. I think I'm going to put guardrails here. So I don't think I want to pave this wall right here with brick going down, because I might be covering it up with a guardrail to come down this way. So in light of that, I think I'll leave it alone for now, and I'll make a decision on what I want to do with the sprucing up of the sides here. Okay, so I want to leave that open, you know, because I just don't know what I'm doing. Well, in a way I could at least pave it. I don't have to. I probably am wasting my materials, but okay, there we go. It just makes me feel better. Makes it look more complete, even though it's not going to be complete for a little while. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Alright, awesome. So, let's fill this in. And it looks like I finished. Looks like I have finished the preliminary moat all the way around. Yeah, I mean, I could fill this in, which I want to fill in with smooth, but I don't want to do it right now. I want to quit for now. So I did all of this around here. Well, I already had done the area between the tree farms, and I hear a zombie. Is he in the trees? Nah, probably not. I cleared the land all along here with this trench. Now, I'm not quite sure if I want to widen this trench out to 8, but what I do know is that now that I'm getting really close to this area, this is where the castle is actually going to be built. So I got one section here, one section here. It's going to be symmetrical, and it's going to come down. There's going to be like a walkway. But this water area is going to be kind of like the open courtyard. So these trees are going to go away. I don't want them here. And this water's going to go away. Last place I had a castle, I kept the natural waterfalls. Oh look, there's some flowers up there. I'll have to get. Okay. But for right now, I'm not going to fill this in for right now, but it is going to be filled in. I think, yeah, I think after this moat of only 4 wide, I'll make that whole area a courtyard. So fill all this area, dirt. But I don't want to cover up the sand right now, because I actually want to harvest the sand and replace it with dirt, because sand's fun to get. It's always fun to just shovel up some sand, because you never know when you need it. And you know, if you have a beach, I still have a shovel anyway, so I think for the next 6 minutes or so I'll just take this sand, and that'll be the end of this episode. So I think I've come a long way from starting. Of course, in a way I regret not filming the initial foundation, the initial terraforming of this place, but it was extremely boring. It was me sometimes dirt begging, sometimes and just plopping it all down. Nobody else in Tavern has the drive I do for landfill. They just want to fill it on top and be lazy. And that's not the way I roll. So I think I have to fill in some of their manor at the bottom later, because it'll bug me. It'll bug the crap out of me for weeks, and I'll know that it's just floating on a fucking water square. So then I'll like be tunneling under there just so I can fill it in. I don't know why. But you know, it's never nice to have surprises when if you decide you want to build a basement or something on your foundation and all this water you got to get rid of. Had that problem happen in the original the casino in the town of Endor, the Dragon Warrior town. It was all water under there because I hadn't filled it in, and getting rid of it was a pain. Okay, so I got that sand. I think I'll just use the dirt that I have on me and landfill this up a bit, because why not? It'll get rid of this dirt. I don't have a use for it anyway. We have so much dirt already stored, so I don't need any more. You know, I've got... Oh shit, did I just leave a hole? I did! See that? Don't want any surprises if I have to go into there. So, here we go. Oh, yeah, and we already have enough stored, as I was saying, on dirt, so we don't need any more. They've got a couple chests. I've got a couple chests, so don't need it. Don't want it. For right now. There are always going to be people later who want to do landfill projects. Old map, there was a person filling in the ocean, you know, making his own fucking circle of land. He never finished it before we changed out. The map was still incomplete in this crescent moon shape. I think he was going for a full circle, and he never made it. I don't blame him for giving up. The oceans were, what, 15 deep? I think they can go as deep as 20 now. So that's a lot of dirt per column. So, alright. Is there any clay over here? No. I've harvested most of the clay around this area, but under the manors there's clay. That's why I always encourage them to fill in first, because you fill in, then you can dig back down and get all that clay. And I like clay. This episode looks like it's going to be a bit shorter, because I've been playing for a long time. The episode's only about 30 minutes, but I've been working for, I think, almost 2 hours doing all this work. And now I want to break, do some other things, eat some lunch. You know, the usual fare. So, we'll wrap this up with putting away all the good stuff. Let's see, gravel. Did that already. Smooth stone. I'll keep what I have on me. It won't hurt anything. Actually, no, because what if I want to go mining? I'll have to drop it off anyway. I've got some sand on me, so let's ditch that. Yeah, see, we don't have that much at the moment. I've also got that dirt on me and a bucket of water, which I was actually going to take downstairs and cover over a lava pit and start mining obsidian. So, it looks interesting from the front, but it's only a facade. He hasn't done any of the guts yet. Okay, that's some netherrack. I really should organize that chest for him. Let's see, let's put this dirt up. Okay, he's using this, so the materials will transfer over to here. So, I've got some cobble, some of this, and a couple swords. Organize this, and I'll need food to go mining, so I'll probably mine some carrots or some wheat, and take it with me. Okay. I know it doesn't... I'm disappointed that this episode doesn't actually show more progress, but at the same time, what are you gonna do, right? Even something as simple as a moat takes a long time, so, you know, if I jump in through there, the only way out is around the corner, because I can't get back up because of my guardrail. I'm such an asshole. Someone jumps in there, they can't get out. Okay, guys, see you later. Thanks for watching.